Okay. So let's see if this works. I think it should. I think it should. Let me grab this. So last time I did a MacBook stream, I put my canvas resolution. I'm using OBS. I used my canvas resolution set to 1080p, which is obviously incorrect. This MacBook screen is not a 1080p screen. I don't know how I didn't think of that. That was really stupid. I mean, obviously, like, afterwards, I'm like, oh, I know what I did. But, yeah. My megabits are still low for some reason, but I don't really care. It's fine. Just gotta plug this in. Focus my cord, yes. There we go. Okay. Plug her in. Very loud noise. Ouch. Okay. So I think this works. Let's go on Firefox. I'm just going to go on here and double check. How does it do that actually? Okay, no, this isn't in. Wait, why is this in 480p? Wait, what? Okay, that is definitely not 16:9. I actually don't know how it does that. Yeah, I was gonna say, because this shouldn't be. Okay, whatever. Something is incorrect here. Yeah, it's definitely a weird aspect ratio. Because I was about to say, how does it scale a 16:10 display to a... Didn't make any sense, and it doesn't. Oh my god, my internet, dude. Nineteen 1920 by 1200. I could try that. Just really quick. But it's already messed up. I'm just gonna change it really quick. I'm gonna close OBS. Hold up. Oh, it's so... Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work. Probably not, because it's gonna get confused. We'll see. No, it's not gonna work. Well, whatever, I don't really care. Ow, goddamn. Whatever, it is what it is. Taking the watch off. You know what, I might just nuke the stream. Should I do that? Just really quick. Should I just nuke and restart? Because the 480p is kind of bothering me. Oh no, wait, it fixed it. Wait, it fixed it. Let's go. I think it's gonna look a little weird, but it did actually update. I didn't think it could do that. How does the audio sound? It probably sounds fine. Oh wait, it fixed it. Wait, it fixed it. Let's go. I think it's gonna look a little weird. Dude, I don't understand how the the mic arrays on these MacBooks sound so good. It literally sounds like I have like an actual mic. It's kind of crazy. It's the little touches that count. But yeah, I've just been looking at a lot of K cars and all that goofy ass stuff. I do think my next car is gonna be something imported. I don't know if I might actually import it myself, air quotes. Well, when you say import it yourself, all of that means technically is saying that you have someone export the car and then you go to like a port and like do all that yourself, you know, when it gets here. Because there's export and import. And yeah. Most people do not export a car themselves. They almost always. I don't even know if you're allowed to do that, honestly. Can you export a. Yeah, it's probably not. Okay. I mean, it's, of course, it's not worth it, but you know. But people do import their own cars, but I don't really know why. Honestly, like, I don't think a customs broker is that expensive. You're saving a little bit of money for what? I don't really know. Like, if it's a K car, it's gonna be like 800. Well, I mean, you know, if it's basically an exporter is gonna only charge you like $500, $800 maybe, if it's like something complicated. But if it's just like a shitty K car, like they ain't gonna charge you a bajillion dollars. And it's a lot of work to export, and you also have to be at a port, which is like, you know, not many people are at like a port or near a port. I kind of hate this site, Car Sensor. It kind of sucks. Because it's so, like, it's very slow. And especially when you're looking for cars, it's like, does it say on here which? Oh yeah, Mission. Are these all automatics? I think they are. The Honda Sex would be cool, but I think they're all autos. So that kind of. Although the cool thing about this car, hold on. SX. What did I say? I don't remember. The cool thing about this car is I do think it just uses a normal, yeah, it's just a B series. It's literally just a B series. So of course they sold that in the US. So that's kind of the thing, is like, there are two options you can kind of go down. You can try and find a car to import that shares an engine with something that was sold here, like the sex, or something that isn't, but then it's not risking, but it's just annoying to get parts. This is the world's worst. These are really cool though. Like honestly, this could be worth it to import just because. Wait, what was it? SMX. There was like a lot of these for some reason that all sold on Cars and Bids for some reason. Look at this thing, dude. A wise man once said, on the tri-spokes. With the tri-spokes. Absolutely insane. Yeah, but okay. This is a wild vehicle because it was literally marketed as a mobile bedroom. Which, like, what are you trying to say with that? What do you mean by mobile bedroom? Oh my god, look at that radio. But yeah, this is just a B series. So they are cool. But, like, look, I mean, they're so cheap. Like, this has 100,000 miles and it sold for $4,500. Which is, like, not a bad deal, actually. For, like, what is basically a car with a good amount of, it's just like a nice little people mover that'll, do whatever you want, carry whatever you want. You can have sex in it if you want. And it's just 4,500 bucks. So I thought those were interesting, but no manual, and I gotta have me that manual. Even in Japan, actually in Japan, what the fuck? They're more expensive than they are here. What? Wait. Wait, what? 130,000 kilometers. Wait. I always have to like recalibrate my brain. 1.5 mil to. Hold on. How many zeros is that? I don't even remember. 60. Yeah, what the hell? Why were people importing these? This is not like even a nice one. Yeah, so this is like, okay, this is pretty cheap. Kind of. This is like if you're making yen, this is like 7 grand. So it's like what, 5 grand? But still, how no one was making any money? What? I guess you can get it for cheap. I guess if you snipe them, because this is like 3-4 grand. Okay, yeah, 170,000 kilometers. That's kind of a lot though. But it is just a B series, so it's not like it's gonna. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyways, I didn't come here to look at the sex van. See, this is why I hate this site, because it's just like you have just every car that Honda has ever made, but there are like multiple. Did it say Ninki shop? Yeah, Ninki. Okay. What is the? I don't help it. I don't know what that means. What does this mean? Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, I don't know why. Whatever. So, okay, right. This is all like way in the future, by the way, because my Chevy HHR SS, by the way, is not showing any signs of dying anytime soon. Because it'd just be like that. It'd just be a trooper. It'd just be that car. It's gonna look a little weird, but it did actually update. I didn't think it could. Okay. Is not showing any signs of dying. That thing is at 200,000 miles and it still runs like damn near perfect. Like, seriously, I have not had any. Actually, yeah, I have not had a single engine That's crazy. I have not had a single engine problem with that car. I had some suspension stuff. I probably didn't even need to replace the control arms, but I did it anyways. Uh, and then what else did I even do? That's it. I just put new tires on it. That's all I did. Like, I did basic maintenance. Oh, yeah, I had an axle brake, but that was my fault because I tried launching the car. Well, I didn't, like, I can launch my car, but, too much torque. So, yeah, I'm probably not gonna this is like a future thing. I'm just doing it for fun. But, really? There's only 4 vans? I don't want to look at Acties again. I already looked at Acties. But I kind of want a K van. Now, okay, here's the thing, right? Trucks are subject to, I believe, the 25% chicken tax that has been around since, like, ever. So even though these are, like, not comparable to trucks being sold here, I guess Ford and Chevy and all of them get scared by a 660cc K truck. So they gotta get the chicken tax on there. But the vans are not subject to that, obviously. What's the minimum year element? I'm just curious. So I don't want to pay a 25. It's not like it's a lot, right? But like I just don't want to spend money on a tax when I could just spend that money towards like getting a nicer vehicle itself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the vans are just nicer. Like, a lot of people will say this, they'll tell you this. Uh, the vans are just a lot nicer. They're more useful, in a certain sense. It's like if you're not buying a K truck specifically to do like work, you want it for your floral business or whatever, you need to move like bags of dirt or something. Uh, a van is just more usable on a daily basis, which is what I would be doing, obviously. I'm not saying that I couldn't drive a K truck every day. Listen, I'm crazy, okay? In fact, that actually sounds fun. But like part of the fun with the K cars and specifically the vans is that you can cram 4 people in there. 5 if you're really trying, keeping score. And Yeah. And of course they are just for like daily activities, they're more practical. Like, you can uh put a lot of shit in there and you don't have to worry about tying it down or getting wet or flying off in the highway or whatever. Damn, are none of these manuals? Do they not sell these as... Maybe the elements are just rare and manual. Rarer than I thought. These are all 4ATs. Come on. Or is it like the Facebook Marketplace? Wait. What? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Honda City. What is a Honda City? It's only 14. Oh, it's this. I know this city. I just didn't recognize that model. How much is this? It's kind of expensive. Kind of expensive, people. Here you go. Here you go. This site also fucking sucks because it takes like 27 years for the pictures to load. I thought they fixed this, but they didn't. This thing's actually kind of sick. Not really, but it's kind of sick. That's the other thing. Like, I don't think it'd be a big problem for me, but, as we all know, that's carbureted. No thanks. As we all know, it is a little difficult to use a K truck or a K van all the time because it's just not built for the distances that we sometimes need to do here in the United States. So, there's that consideration. It's like, okay, well, maybe you're better off getting just, like a technically not a K car, but like a piece of shit junk box. But I don't know, that doesn't seem like a lot of fun, just buying a Japanese shit box. And you're just gonna pay more in shipping. Oh, these streets are cheap. Damn, these are really cheap. What the fuck? I haven't looked at the streets. I only looked at the active vans, which there weren't that many of. I wonder if the active vans... So the way they do the K vans is kind of weird. They'll have like one that they basically just enclose the truck bed. Not really, but like it's a very basic van. It's more similar to a truck, it kind of feels like, more so than like like an actual sort of people mover type thing. And then they'll have a differentiated model. So like, and this is not called the active van, this is called the street. And that will be actually like the nicer interior. It'll have a nicer interior, it'll have more features, it'll, you'll have like decals or two-tone paint or whatever. This is a what is this? It's a 96 though. See, the thing though is I would really want a newer one, I cannot deal with a carburetor. I'm sorry. I just cannot do it. I know people like the look of these older streets, but I just can't deal with a carburetor. And the slightly newer ones did get some nice features and stuff like that. Yeah, these are so cheap. The reason why you would really consider an Acti though is because there's so much more abundant. Like I think by far easily they have the biggest following. They were the most popular. So there's a lot of support for them. So it is something to consider. This guy wants 92 man for the shit. Okay, that is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Is it really worth that much though? No. I don't think so, bro. There's no way he's got underglow. I think he's got underglow though. What the fuck? He even did like seats? That's kind of crazy. That is not worth it, brother. Anyways. These are pretty good though. Like 88,000 kilometers. It's pretty good. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out on that. I gotta remember. It just gets complicated, you know? Where's my Honda Life's at? What the fuck is this thing? Mobilio. Honda Mobilio. Oh, these are close. We can almost get these. 2002. What is the idiot? That is cheap. Oh my god. Oh. Yasui. That is crazy. Bro, this is not. This is like $1,000. What the hell, man? Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh my god. What the fuck is this thing? It's so narrow. What was the intended purpose of this particular vehicle? And see, the good thing about buying or importing a car like this is that you can buy it for, okay, literally how much is this? It's like it's like 90,000. Oh, one more zero. $2,600. It's $2,600. I don't even know how to spell it. So this had an L15A2 or an L15A1. ChatGPT. I'm here to get shit wrong. Was the L15A1 A1. Actually, we'll do the A2. IDSI. Oh, so it was a different. Had the V. Okay, but it looks like the L15A1. Spelling variant correctly. Okay, and I'm sure that these share parts, so that's kind of clutch actually. Damn, this thing is fucking. This thing's got it all. This thing is goofy as hell. It's not a K car, so like, you don't have any of the downsides of that. Oh my god, dude. Like, what were they? Why are the headlights so large? Why is there so much glass? And this rear is crazy. Dude, the Nissan Cube wishes it could be like this. Okay? It's only got 58,000 kilometers. That's like literally nothing. That is crazy, bro. You just have to see what it is, a CVT, so that's kind of interesting. But I mean, I'm sure the CVT was in something here as well. There is only 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them though. Dude, the facelift looks even worse. What the fuck? Dude, imagine this with a manual. I know it doesn't have one, but imagine it. It came in 4-wheel drive? Are you kidding me? So basically you have a Honda Fit, but even more minivan-like. Honda Fit, but even more minivan-like, and also all-wheel drive, which I don't believe was ever offered on the Fit. Okay, the facelift, they toned it down a little actually. They made the headlights less ginormous. This thing is nice. It's got fucking leather seats. That's a sleeper, man. There's a second. Wait. Mobilio Spike. Mobilio Spike. What the fuck is this? Dude, this way is so fun. You just get stupid shit like this. Like, what am I looking at right now? Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to go find something so bad. Hold up. I'm gonna do this right now. Hold up. This is not legal to import yet. I understand that. But I just need to show you something. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. I'm being distracted by a Sienna. Previa, I mean. Imported? No. Okay, anyways. Watch, I'm not gonna be able to find it now that I... Okay, well... Whatever. I'm just gonna tell you. It is a Nissan Cube with a bunch of... basically someone did this, but to a Nissan Cube. And it has been on Facebook for about as long as I can remember. The guy keeps relisting it because he thinks that it's going to sell for some reason. I think it was at like 14 grand and now it's at 10. But it's literally been like years. And it's a Nissan Cube. Like no one's gonna buy it, bro. Like no one's gonna buy it. He wants 10 grand right now. So think about this. You could either buy that Nissan Cube, right? Which it does actually look kind of cool. It's got like nice wheels and stuff. I will admit, but it's a Nissan Cube. So there's just like no sporting or fun pretense to it. You're basically just buying it because it kind of looks cool. Or you could buy this for literally, what is it? It's 60, what is it, 69? For, for base purchase, you could probably get this car in the US for like, what, 6 grand? 7 maybe? And this is probably cooler because people are gonna go, "What the fuck is that?" Like people recognize the Nissan Cube. They do not know about the uh Mobilio Spike. They don't even know. Okay. Oh shit. There's no way he's got the intake on it. Oh my god. There's no way. That is crazy. And this 100% has to be L2. It might be, I'm not sure. Okay, what will the spike? Twice as wide. We have a Y. Okay, I think the spike was just a different body style. I don't think so. It's the same benefit. It's still got the Honda Fit engine. That is crazy, dog. This one doesn't look as goofy though. Maybe that's why it's sold better. Because it doesn't look as fucking freaky. Oh, this is a 2006. Dude, that's what I love. Ooh, ooh. This is what I kind of love about Japan. One of the many things is that they will just customize anything. And people do this everywhere, right? Like it happens, right? You know, people put like that Nissan Cube that I was just mentioning. You know, but you see it so often in Japan. And the other thing is like people go crazy. Okay. It's not like here where it's like, oh, people like throw underglow on it and then they just like wrap it or something, or like, you know, I don't know, like people actually spend a considerable amount of money making their cars their own, you know, like they're personalizing them. So here's the Honda Vamos. I don't know when these might be too new. Yeah. Oh no, there's some. There's some. Although these might be a little too new. I don't know. No. Those are 99. For cheap. 100,000 kilometers, so not like crazy. Holy shit. K-Van with attack. K-Van with attack. I repeat, this is not a drill. Airbag. Airbag goes crazy. Air conditioning. Tape deck. So you already know the tape deck to 3.5 millimeter aux jack is going in that biatch. 90s pattern. Passenger airbag? Oh my god. The pattern on the seats go crazy. You got the cup holders. Some painted the wheels black. This thing is crazy, dude. I'm sold. A little few dents. Then that a PDR place can't fix. This thing go hard. 4-wheel drive too. Was it a manual? I wasn't paying attention. I think it's an auto. No, it is a manual. Holy shit. This thing's got it all. Yeah, there's just so many options for like really cheap cars. 1971. Okay, dude. This is barely even a vehicle. Just saying. So what does like a 2004 model look like? Let's go with this one. This is still so cheap. This is crazy. The roof rack goes hard. I would never use it. Paint fade. Clean though. Automatic. And these are nice though. You know how hard it feels sometimes to get a K vehicle, a K van with a tach? I don't know if this actually has a tach. It comes with the GPS, by the way. It does have a tach. Here you go. 2000. Okay. So you gotta remember that. The, Vamos. He wanting to say with a B because that's what it's said. How are beat prices looking? I actually haven't looked at beat prices in a long time. Actually, I don't know if I've ever looked at them on this site. Damn, kind of expensive. What the fuck? Bro, there's no way you're getting that for a beat. Damn, these kind of have gone up. A beat is definitely it is like the ultimate car where you must practice the philosophy that says, okay, you can get one for $4,000, $4.5 grand, like this, but I promise you, just spend an extra $2,000 and get a nicer one. So like it would be like this. Half the kilometers, I guarantee you it's just in such better condition. Because with these, like, the top is, you don't want the top to be leaking. These rust pretty bad. The tacks always go out. They fucking never work, I swear to God. The gauge clusters always break. Or like this one. And also like timing belt can be tough. Okay, maybe not this one. I don't know what has happened to this one. I will say it is actually kind of clean though. Like a lot of these are really ratty, but this one is not? Question mark. Wait, did it have the hard top? No, it didn't. I don't know what is going on here. If I'm being honest with you. See, the problem with the beat, right, is a lot of people, the perception of the beat, at least to me, the perception of the beat is they're really cheap, and they are a K car. They were even cheaper than this at some point. They made an auto? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't think that they made an auto. I think this... Someone swap this? Bro, a beat with an auto is like... Why would you ever do that? But, okay. Uh... It's the same problem. This car has the same problem that so many cheap cars have. Cheap sports cars. It's just like they get roached so bad. And it's like for the owners, it's not worth it to spend, you know, 10,000 yen or whatever fixing 20, 10, 20,000 yen to fix the keep up with the car. It's just like, well, whatever. I bought it for cheap. I'm just gonna run it into the ground. So you really got to be careful with beats. It doesn't. It seems like the cappuccinos. It doesn't. Oops, unplugged it. It kind of feels like the cappuccinos don't have it as much because they're slightly more expensive, but it can still happen. It can definitely still happen. How's this doing? We're doing great. So it is unfortunate. You gotta watch out. Is not showing it, but it can still happen. It can. Yeah. Oh. Today. I just filter these with. No, actually, I won't. These are kind of cool. Honda Todays. Why are these worth? Bro, it's so strange. Uh, like, you have that Mobilio, whatever it was. And that was like half the price. Why is these Yonzu Man and why? I guess this is a performance model. It says RS. I don't know what that means. It's got on the shifter is on the floor, by the way. This thing is kind of cool. You know why? It's probably the kawaii tax. I wonder if that's real or if I'm manifesting that. I haven't gotten like a pulse on the Japanese car market like that, especially the used car market. I don't know if the kawaii tax exists. Like if the more cute a car is, I don't know if that like affects its price. Because the Japanese do love their kawaii kuruma. This is kind of nice though. It's not like this is expensive. I don't know why I'm acting like it's. Is this a K car? I actually don't even know. I assume, but I actually do not know. I still don't know. I don't know. It's looking kind of large. That's the big block. Oh my god, it's so clean. Here, let's just look this up. Honda. Oh, it is a K car. Okay. Dude, that looks so cheap. So this is a second gen, 1998. Maybe. 4-speed manual, 5-speed manual, 2-speed automatic, 3-speed automatic. This thing's probably a screamer. It is very cute. I think I could get my mom to like buy one of these. Ooh, timing belt. Timing belt. 159. Where's the kilometers? Hello. I guess this doesn't have any kilometers on it. What's the trunk look like? Damn. They really not have a picture of the tack. Like for real though. Oh no, right here. Oh, that's not bad. It was relatively recently done. It's done at 159. It's at 190. That's actually a lot of kilometers though. But it is like $2,700 or something. So can you really complain? I think they did make a... Hold up. Ow, my neck. Holy shit. Ouch. FMGRIRAZX. The XG. Yes. Front discs. Fuel injected. Yeah, okay, so like what is XGF? RS. Well, I'm assuming you can tell which one is a fuel injected one. Sometimes it's kind of hard. It's not hard to tell. I don't know what I'm saying. But sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's fuel injected. Obviously. That is very cheap. How much do Del Sols go for? I think this is like a kind of a lot. Damn. I feel like that's some type of different version. CRX. Oh no, it shouldn't be. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. I don't really want a Del Sol. Did you talk about a car that has just been deleted from existence? The Del Sols are just gone. They're gone, man. Civic Shuttle. Zenkoku. Okay, this thing's kind of sick. With the bash bar. Used car, thanks. Really? I thought it was new. Oh my god, this is giving me oh my god, dude. I remember I went to go look at, it was like a 97 or 96 like Impreza wagon. Or it might have been like a really old Outback. It had like the 2.2 liter. And I'm just remembering how shit that thing was. I wonder where that thing is now. Because that guy wanted like $5,000 for that piece of shit. And it looked like it had been dunked in salt water. And it looked like it hadn't moved in at least 2 years. I'm just wondering where that went. Because, like, dude, there's no... Like, what do you even do with that? How did you even get that car? Did, like, someone trade it in? Why would you even accept that trade-in? I don't know. Probably just sold it to an auction, honestly. Or just went and brought it to an auction. And whatever she went for, you know? Okay, so I think we exhausted the Honda options. I'm curious about the CRXs. See, this is like people know about these, you know? Yeah, they're just expensive. God damn, dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're expensive. $2.3 mil. So that's like $16,000, $15,000, something like that. Yeah, no thanks. Is there anything else in the Honda category? I think I'm kind of done with the Honda category. I will say though, like, I was saying to myself, like, hey, there's no need to rush. Like, you know, there's always going to be a huge pool of K cars to choose from, which is very true. But honestly, like, any of these, like, N boxes, I do not care about. Honestly. I just could not possibly care. Okay, it's time for the next manufacturer. Let's go to Toyota. Because Toyota and Honda have the best chances of getting something that shares parts with something that is already sold here. Especially Toyota, I think is probably the best because they did a lot of part sharing. If that was something that you were looking for. But see, the beauty about K cars, especially the older ones, like, you know, like ones that are currently importable, they're so simple, dude. They're so easy. Even with their weird engine configurations, like, you know, with the vans, them being under the floors and shit. It's just so easy to do. And there's such little stuff to go wrong, you know? Like, it's really not that hard. The wheel. Oh, these are all. Oh, they are importable. That's crazy. Dude, this thing. I don't think they made this in a manual, though. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I guarantee you that it's probably too early to be a onesie. But, like, bro. What the fuck is this thing, dude? Oh my god, it's so quirky. Does this thing have a bed? No, okay. It doesn't have a bed. Why would they do that to the rear seat passengers? These poor people in the back seat. They don't get nothing. Wait, what is this? No. Wait, what? Wheel vehicles. Okay. That was weird. with distinctive styling. Yeah. That is how you could say that. You could definitely say it's distinctive styling. Okay, so it had the 2NZFE. The 2NZFE. Wait, did it 2NZ or 1NZ? 2NZ. How did I do that? 2NZ. Okay. Holy shit. $81 horsepower. This thing's a screamer. Oh, yes. Okay. China replaced the... Yeah. See, this is why I just asked ChatGPT. Because sometimes... Because ChatGPT can read this a lot faster than I can. Oh, they didn't. No. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so the 1.3 was not sold here. And that's all this one ever had. This next one has... Well, the Will VS. If you could find a VS. I think I might be only on the VI. This thing is still cool, though. If only it came in manual. It would never, though. Never come in manual. These are also very cheap. Is that a... No way. Oh my god. Of course. Oh my god, dude. Could you get any stranger? Of course it has a canvas top that can be rolled back like it's some sort of original Fiat 500. Of course, dude. Because why would you not do that? That's just like a no-brainer. Obviously. Duh. It's also kind of hard because it's like, okay, well, which ones did they sell? What the fuck? Dude, what? Oh yeah, of course. Of course it came in a bright yellow, like iridescent yellow. Of course, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's normal. But where are... What? Why? That's the same 1.3. Dude. This one looks more normal on the inside, but it looks even dumber on the outside. Of course it came in orange. Why would it not? Dude, it's so strange. Oh, yeah, you leave the wheels on there, bro. You know, maybe why people put wheels on everything in Japan is because the wheels are so cheap. Because that is one thing I have found. I have found out that the wheels in Japan, especially for these tiny cars, for these very small vehicles, they're really cheap. It's like a couple $100. That's it. So it's kind of like, well, shit. Why not? You know? Why not? I can't believe this. Dude, like, this is the ultimate quirk fest right here. But, like, no one would ever know. Right? You would have to. I am, like, one of, like, 500 people who understand about this car. No one gets it. Okay. So there's a Pontiac Vibe, but that is just a Toyota Matrix. So you may be wondering, well, is why is the Pontiac version of the Toyota product in Japan? Now that is a good question, and it's because they never sold the Toyota Matrix in Japan. The Matrix was built in Canada, in like Ontario or something, and the Vibe, which that's what this is, was built in California. So when Toyota and General Motors were like, okay, we will collaborate on this Matrix slash Pontiac Vibe, and we will sell this car in North America for the North America market. Toyota was like, okay, but could you like give us a couple of them that we could sell in Japan? A couple right-hand drive models. And basically what happened is they were like, well, why are we gonna ship the Matrix version all the way across the continental United States and then put it on a boat and go across the Pacific when we could just take the Vibe version, the Pontiac version, that's already being built on the West Coast and just put some Toyota badges on it and then just ship it across the Pacific. And that is exactly what they did. It is just a pure economical standpoint. Like they didn't, this wasn't some sort of like mass production thing. Like they weren't gonna sell like a million Pontiac Vibes in Japan. Like they sold a couple, but it wasn't like anything crazy. But that is a story of how the Pontiac version of a Toyota product ended up being sold by Toyota in Japan. I think someone added the Pontiac badge back. Is that real? Or did they just keep that on there? That I don't know. Maybe they just kept it on there. They're like, fuck it. We're not gonna remove it. But they did put like a Toyota logo on the steering wheel and stuff, I believe, and on the center caps as you saw. And they're worth a lot for some reason. Kind of. Not really, but you know. So like that's when I say like I could import this and have it be the ultimate weird car, but like no one would know. No one would understand. I could probably own that car for like 10 years and not have a single person come up to me and tell me that story that I just told you. It was called the Toyota Volts, I believe. And they renamed it to the Volts, which is actually funny because it's like, why didn't they just call it the Matrix? Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe Matrix was too hard to say. Matodix. Yeah, it probably just didn't sound. Borutsu. Probably just sounds better. My god, these are expensive. Not really, but like, you know. GT4? What? Oh, manual? No, AT. God damn it. 4AT. 5MT. That's way too expensive. But it is Siak. Those wheels are nice. Yep. Where are my Corollas at? See, okay, I don't get it. There's a lot of different... They like... Do you see? Okay, this is Corolla, but this is Corolla FX, and this is Corolla 2. And this is Corolla Acusio. What, I don't even know what that says. I didn't read that. I didn't even try and read it. Oh, dude. Like an AE111. Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh my god. Dude, that'd be so cool. Oh. See, the only problem is that Vertec? No way. Oh. It's expensive, but it's so cool. I believe this is a 4AGE. I believe this is a 4AGE. Hold up. Wait, is there a chassis code on here somewhere? No. Is there a model? No. Oops, my bad. Sorry. Damn, 160? Sheesh. 8,000? That can't be right. You're yerking mine. Holy shit, it's not. Yes, 4AGE black top, baby. Oh my god, you have no idea. This thing is so sick. What is this? Oh. Oh my god. How much is this? This is one. This is a lot, I think, actually. Isn't this... No, wait. See, I get, like, confused. You know? Okay, yeah. 12 grand. So I don't know if it's worth it. Hold up. I kind of want to... Hold up. Hello. Oops, Karoda. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. AE111. Yeah, I was done. Jesus Christ. Please, I need to hear the engine. No. I just searched AE111. That sounds pretty good. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a pipe dream. People know about these, you know. People know that they're cool. People know that. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be automatic transmissions. Automatic 6MT 6速 manual. This is the grandpa spec. But still has the black top question mark? Yes. Hold up. Still has the black top? This thing does not look like it should rev to 8,000 RPM. I am just saying. Oh wait, this is the same price. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's the same price. Yeah, the GTs are expensive. Can't really find one for like... You can kind of find one for like 10 grand, but... I don't know, is that really worth it? You know? Is that going down or up? I don't remember. Oh my god. I gotta go downstairs and fucking sit. Excuse the rustling sounds of my hands across the laptop. It's too hot to lay in the bed. So I'm going to sit at the counter. Oh god, how much are Copens? Copen. I don't think these were available. Yeah, I think it was like 2006, 2007, 2008. Bro, when was the Copen released? Okay. Oh, you know what? This might be the. Oh, you know what? That probably said GR Copen. No, it just says Copen. I don't know. What is this? What is this? And why is there so many of them? Oh, it's a fucking. What the fuck? Bus. Corolla Sports. See, like, why does this Corolla Sport need its own thing? You know what I'm saying? And these are all new, yeah. Unless. Nope. Starlet. Sprinter Torino. Zenkoku. Oh, these are cheap. Yeah, let me buy this. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's not real, dude. There's no way. Bro. There's no way they want 499万円. Bro. Man. I can't really get like a pulse on these. I can't tell 4AT. I can't tell if like. Oh my god. Dude, that's not real. 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 Oh my god. 700. Holy shit. That's wild. That is crazy, dude. I can't tell if you can like still kind of get one for like a reasonable price in Japan, or if they're all like this. Like I can't tell if we're hitting like an R34 GTR situation where like critical mass for an AE86, or if it's like no, you can kind of get one, but yeah, they're pricey. I mean, because this is like, if you make your money in Japanese yen, this is like 50 grand. Like $48,000. Which I don't need to tell you is absolutely insane. I don't need to. That is not a Corolla. Oh my god, dude. Oh. Wait, what did that say? Sprinta Marino. What is a Marino? I don't know what this is. Doksoku? Wait. 純粋六足 AE100 Black top. Sheesh. This thing kind of looks cool. Dude, it is a like a thing that I must do at some point in my life. I must own a 4AGE car at some point in my life. What the fuck is this? Is that a vacuum gauge? GPS. These are cheap. Kinda. No, they are cheap. They're not like expensive. How much are Sarah's? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sarah's are really cool. For obvious reasons. Ooh, they're expensive though. Yeah. Yeah. Although they're not like, oh, AT. Dude, this thing with like a crazy paint job would look so cool. 4AT, get out of here, dog. What about silicas? Stop. Because these in the US are gone. These Celica, this generation, they are gone. I don't think they sold that well in the first place. Wait, whoa. Why is this only... What? Why, huh? Is there an engine in it? Yes. And honestly, these are cool. These are really cool, actually. Yeah, they're expensive, though. Yeah. Although it cannot be worse than the condition that you find them in here. They are cheap, though, here. I don't know if it's worth it. Is this 2ZZ? Yes. It is, in fact, 2ZZ. Why is this not even that expensive? You'd think this car would be kind of... Celica GT4. Turbocharged four-wheel drive rally car Celica. And it's only going for 16 grand. That's like AE111 prices. You know, there must be something going on with those 111s. Because, like, there's no way. Yeah, these are cheap. Kind of. I mean, relatively. Like, they're not expensive. Like, this is, what, 7-ish grand? Like, 6 grand? This is kind of cool. And the good thing about this is that not only... Oh, AT. Not only was this engine sold here, but also this car was just sold here. You know? The only reason why you're buying one from Japan is because I have pages and pages to sort through. Whereas here, like, you search Corolla GTS and you get like one result in a 500-mile radius and it's like destroyed. What steering wheel is that? That's a sick Momo steering wheel. I'm not a huge, like, replace every... Ooh, that's a 1ZZ, isn't it? I'm not, like, a huge, replace every steering wheel type of guy. I'm just not a huge fan of that. But I can appreciate a nice one. I don't get the guys who, like, you know, Elantra N's or WRX's or whatever. Who buy, like, the cheap AliExpress, like, couple $100 carbon fiber steering wheels. I don't get that. I do not get it. Like, dude, stop. What is this? So what does this have? Ooh, those seats are delicious. Shit. I don't even know. Why is it... Wait. I don't even know. I don't know a lot about these Celicas, to be honest with you. Look, this one's got the fucking... This thing looks sick. They kind of went for the rally car vibe by just putting a bunch of sponsors, air quotes, sponsors on it. Where is that? Show me that engine room. A beams swap? Holy shit. Holy shit. What's wrong with this thing? You could probably find a deal. I feel like these are not like super yearned for in either country, you know. Obviously not Japan because, like, I mean, look at these prices. They're not like out of control. They might have just made a lot of them. I don't know, like I said. But here especially, like, they don't have like a huge 2ZZ. They don't have like a huge following. These later ones, at least. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love the 2ZZ. Oh, dude. And that's the thing, right? You know, it's a little scary buying... I mean, okay, any 25-year-old sports car, right, is gonna be a little scary because it's like, was this thing beat to shit for 25 years? Was it, you know, what sort of technology is used in this engine, specialty parts to get it to the horsepower that it's at? And it's just like, it's a little scary. But this is literally just a 2ZZ, which would be scary, except it's in, it is like multiple cars had the 2ZZ. They had it in the Vibe GT, they had it in the Matrix XRS, they had it in the Lotus Elise. And people love the 2ZZ, you know, and it's like a well-developed aftermarket platform. Oh my god, there's 4 pages of this. Dude, maybe the Celica is the way. And these are so fun. Because it's a 2ZZ. Bro, I almost bought a Pontiac Vibe GT with the 2ZZ because it just had the 2ZZ. And I just really wanted a naturally aspirated car that revs to 8,000 RPM. And I thought it was even funnier because it revved all the way that far, and it was literally a fucking weird minivan HHR type thing. It's actually before the HHR. Yeah, you could get a nice one, honestly. You'd have to really do your research and find someone who knows what they're doing. That's the only thing about it. Even the interior, it's so cool. It's so early 2000s, you know? Back when they did the coupes. Oh, this is not a 2ZZ. Would I buy? I don't think I'd buy a non-2ZZ one. Like it could be cool, but I don't think SS2. So I'm assuming SS1 was the 1ZZ, and the SS2 was the 2ZZ. That would make sense. Yeah, this goes up to 8. That would make sense. Yeah, that's the 2ZZ. It's not even bad. Like, oops, I didn't do that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm in Japanese, that's why. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. Like, why is this doing this? Like, 9 grand? It's not bad for a clean Celica. 130,000 kilometers, so that's like what? Like 69,000 miles? Something like that. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh, and the parts that, okay, even here, the parts that exist for this vehicle are kind of crazy. The body kits, the wheels. This was just lowered. It's just lowered with like big wheels. Is really all. Does it have like body damage? Is that what I was seeing? The wing too, dude. Is so crazy. This rear is wild. I can't tell. Is that? No, I think it's just reflection. Yeah, that's just reflection. Oh, dude. Oh my god. This thing would be so cool. It's not even expensive. And this is import legal. It's a Nissan model year. Literally. It's like, it's not even that, bro. It's like this. It's like 7 grand. That's pretty cool. It just looks so crazy with the hood scoop and the wing. Like, it is front wheel drive, but like, come on. You pull, especially with those wheels, if you pull up to a car meet in a right-hand drive Celica GTS, an SS2 with a 2ZZ in it, and you got the wing, you got the hood scoop, you got the side skirts, you got the wheels, you got the exhaust, you got that import cred. I'm just like, kind of a showstopper. I'm just saying. Like, that would really turn a lot of heads. Like, when's the last time you've even seen a Celica in the first place? And when's the last time you even saw a Celica like that? You know what I'm saying? That's a sleeper. Keep an eye on that. Bro, you know what's so crazy? Is people pay this amount of money. Literally for like a K-van, for like a Sambar Diaz. Or for like an Acti Street. Like, they pay like 7 to 10 grand. I was just like, bruh. How much did this have? Honda. Toyota GTS. Yeah, 108. I knew how much horsepower it had. I don't even know why. But I don't think this have a. Ooh, it's okay. That's a 4AT. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's why it's cheap. Wait, was it AT? I think it was. Was it? Still though, like, it's still really cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even these ones, I don't know a lot about these. I don't know, because we didn't get, did we get this one? I don't remember. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh, it's got a beams. Oh shit, bro. 200 PS? God damn. That's so cool. That's actually really cool. Even this would be really cool. Is this trend? Oh, okay. So it wasn't beam swapped. It was just what it had. Bro. Okay, it's a little more expensive. This is like 10 to 9,000. Okay, yes. High revving. Oh shit, that is pretty. Yeah, I mean, honestly, 200 horsepower is pretty good. That, yeah, especially for 98. Like, that's really good, actually. It's like really good. So there's the 2SS and the 3SS. I'm talking like it's a Camaro now. It's not a Camaro. So I wonder what this is. I don't know what this is. Let me look at the tachometer. What we got? Okay. So yeah, it's the same philosophy between the last gen Celica and the this second to last gen Celica. Dude, even the GT4, I don't understand how these are not more. This is like, what, 13 grand? Like, what? You can't even buy a, that's so weird. There's a lot of these, dude. These must have sold like fucking hotcakes. There's no way this has four-wheel steer. There is no way that this has four-wheel steer and that it is fucking like 3 grand. That's not real. Oh my god. Imagine trying to get the four-wheel steer system working. Oh my god. So yeah, you can get like the base spec if you want. That's high. Well, I guess it's low kilometers, but wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Wait, it's kind of. It's medium kilometers. Damn, dude. Wait, my brain is frying. 27. Wait. 270,000 kilometers? Holy shit. These old ones go for a lot. Dude, I have Radiant Revival by Hatsune Miku and Jamie Page stuck in my fucking head. Curse you, Jamie Page, and your infinitely catchy songs. I will never escape. Damn. I did not expect to go down that rabbit hole so hard like that. Okay. I'm going to end it here. That was a lot of looking at vehicles. I cannot believe the Celicas. Honestly, like, that's, like, okay, think about this. What, is it just, like, is it the initial D-Tax? I don't know. Why were those AE111s, AE111s so expensive? But literally an arguably cooler and more performant car in every way. Like a new Celica, like a 2000 Celica, same year too, like a 2000 Celica S3, was it S2 or S2? I don't remember that, whatever it was. Is like a lot of yen cheaper. And I think it looks cooler too. I don't know, that's weird. There's definitely some sort of hype going on. Whatever. That's cool as hell, man. I will buy one of these, dude, one day. I gotta get my fucking finances under control. All I gotta do is put my head down for a couple months and I can just wipe my credit card that easy. So that is what I'm gonna do. You know, I don't really got much I want to spend it on it right now anyways, so I'm gonna just do that. And then I'm also at the same time gonna save for to get my STI painted. And it's just like, you know, it's whenever my HHR dies, you know, I'll actually look at another car, getting like something imported. But like, I don't know, man. The way that HHR is going, even though it's at 200,000 miles, it like does not show. Fuck it. At this point, I think the rust is gonna get to it before the engine blows. It still doesn't leak a single drop of oil, by the way, which is insane. How does it not leak any oil? It is a 17-year-old Chevy. Whatever. I don't know.